other people, talk with them, have fun.
Have fun. I see. Well, that's good to know. Anyway, nice to meet you. By the way, welcome to English Central and welcome to my class. My name is Teacher Franz, but you can call me Franz. May I know your name?
You can call me Chung.
Chong. Okay.
Yes.
Chong? Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it's
Chung.
nice to meet you, Chung, and welcome to my class. So today's lesson is a video lesson, and so since this is our first meeting, so if it's all right with you, if it yeah, can we go to introducing ourselves? After that, we go to our video lesson, if it's okay.
Yes, it's okay.
Uh,
Yep.
okay, so yes, please start.
Well, as my name is Chung, I
Mm-hmm.
study finance and banking,
Mm.
and I want to improve my English because I want to study it overseas to continue.
Overseas.
Yes, yeah, and I want to get higher jobs in the future.
Higher jobs. You mean, how can I say this?
High
Yeah.
job salary. Yep.
High job salary. Yeah, okay. So
Yes.
you want to work at a better company overseas?
Yes, if I
Mm.
have a chance to work for against company in overseas, yeah, I will.
You will, okay. So which part of, what country would you like to go to if you start your, yeah, overseas job?
Uh, well, I consider if I have chance to work overseas, I will choose Singapore or Canada
Singapore or Canada? I see.
because
Why
the country are developed country,
developed?
and yeah, and there are a lot of professionals who work in the industry. I want to work finance, banking, services. I can
Mm.
learn more and have more working experience in that. Yeah.
I see. So that is why. Okay, so yes, thank you so much for telling me about that. Any other things that you wanted to share before I introduce myself?
Hmm, I think it's okay. Yeah. Now you can introduce yourself. Yeah.
O-
Thank
Okay,
you.
so yes, you're welcome. So thank you also for telling me about you, and I also wanted to share to you rather about me. So like I said earlier, my name is Franz, and I work as a full-time teacher here in English Central. And during my free time, I love to read books and watch movies. And yeah, my job actually here in English Central is not really uh my stable job. So I just went here for experience, and then after that, if I would be here for like a year already, so I'll probably go back to school. Because I already graduated this year. Yes, last February, and then after graduation, I directly went here and then study. I mean, not work rather, and then I want to go back to school and study education so that I can properly teach at the university. And for me to also take the licensure exam for teachers so that I can teach in in universities. Because I think in the Philippines, I'm not sure if it's also in Vietnam, you cannot teach at school, maybe, without your license. So yeah, that's basically what I wanted to do. That's yeah, what I want to do like in the future.
Oh, really?
Mm.
What schools you want to teach? University school or college school?
I teach. University
Yes.
school and college school is the same. So I wanted to
So
teach
so you need to
high
have
school.
the teacher license.
Yeah, license for teachers so that I
What
can
is
teach.
what's the name of license?
I don't really know exactly the license, but it's just teaching license so
Yeah,
that you
just
can
kind of a
teach.
certificate through them have the teaching experience, through them through you have just pass the teaching course, something like that, to become a teacher.
Experience. Experience. The
Yeah,
experience I am having, or to become a teacher, is I
to
need the
become
proof.
to become a
I need,
teacher,
yeah,
you need
to
to
be
have.
have a proof. Yeah.
Yep, yeah, that's
So
it.
that's why I wanted to take
How
the
long?
exam.
How long does it take you to study that course?
This course, it only takes one semester, so it's actually 18 units, and 18 units is equivalent to one semester. So, yeah, one
Think
semester only.
3 months, 4 months, something like that.
Around 4.
4 months. Yeah.
Yeah,
In
4 months.
Vietnam, yeah, in Vietnam, if people who want to teach in college or university, they
Hmm.
also have to take the teaching course to be a teacher, to teach in university or college. Yeah, this is the minimum requirements for people who want to be a teacher in university or in college. It
Mm.
is one of the requirements. Yeah.
Ah,
Beside
I see.
the beside they also need to have the university degree. Yeah, of course.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like a professional teaching. Yeah, called professional teaching. So maybe if you actually in the Philippines, there's actually two, um, education and language. English language education is you don't need to take another course so that you can take the
Yeah,
exam.
yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. In Vietnam too. In Vietnam, I mean, if you teach in the university
Hmm.
system or college system education,
Hmm.
you must take that degree and teaching certificate. And if you
Hmm.
teach only English in the English center, you don't need to have that. But if you have that, it's good because you
Hmm.
know how to teach people well. You have the teaching skill, teaching methods,
Methods.
and yeah. And if you don't have that, if you are only good at English,
Hmm.
you have high score in IELTS, something like that, and
Hmm.
then you also can teach in English center. Yeah,
Mm.
it's not
Yeah.
good. Yep.
Ah, yes, I say it's I think it's actually the same as with the Philippines. So yeah, that's basically what I wanted to do. So yes, that's all I can say about myself. So do you have questions for me before we go to the lesson?
Yeah, I think it's okay now. We can start go to the lesson. Yeah.
Okay, so let's go to our lesson. So the title of the video lesson is The Last Speakers. The Last Speakers. So, an author explains the importance of preserving the world's endangered languages. So, it talks about culture and language. Okay,
Yes.
language and culture, right? By the way. So, yeah. By the way, do you have the transcript with you?
Yes. You mean the transcript of the English, right?
Video. Yes.
Yeah. Mm, yeah. Let I open again. Yeah, because when you
Okay,
call
sure.
me and then I accept your call.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Uh, I just open, right?
It's already opened.
Mm, when it's second, I open again. Yeah, last speaker. Yeah, I already open now. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So now I want you to read the transcript. So if you're ready, please start.
I read the transcript.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes, read the
okay,
transcript.
okay. Would you say that again? The sun. There are over 7,000 languages spoken in the world, and unfortunately, at least half of those languages are in danger of extinction.
Mhm.
Scientists estimate that a human's language disappears about every 2 weeks. And
Mm.
in Australia, there are at least 100 languages that are hanging on the very brink of extinction.
A
You
brink
may,
of extinction.
yeah,
Mhm.
yes, you might wonder why we should care if an ob- obscure Australian language
Mhm.
that only has three speakers go extinct. Why
Mhm.
does that affect us? The knowledge that those people both possess is unique.
Possess.
Their
One more time.
possess,
Possess.
possess,
Possess. Mhm.
possess, possess. Yeah, they
Possess.
have
Mhm.
been here long before humans populated Europe. They have intricate knowledge of plants and animals that may not even be known to science at all. Most of this knowledge has never been written down anywhere. You can't
Mhm.
find it in a book or in an
Hello.
encyclopedia
Mhm.
or a database. It's
Mhm.
only in people's heads. If that
Heads.
knowledge has
Mhm.
heads,
Mhm.
if that knowledge evaporates, then we're on lost something. We
Mhm.
are impoverished by the death of a single language. As a linguist and as a scientist, I feel a real sense of urgency. People travel around the world to see things that they think are ancient. The ancient in Australia is not in the seeing, it's not buildings or monuments, it's in the hearing to hear the wisdom from the mouths of last speaker of the nearly extinct languages. The
Mhm.
transmission of knowledge has been disrupted.
Disrupted. One more time. Disrupted.
Disrupted.
Okay, thank you so much for reading the transcript. So, do you have questions?
Yeah, the answer question just about no. Now we moving on the comprehension question or
Ah,
yeah,
you don't have any questions?
yeah. Don't have any questions.
Okay, so before we go to our comprehension question, so I have here some of the few words that I want you to repeat so that we can practice on the pronunciation. So let's start with the first one. I want you to repeat after me. So let's start. Let's start. So first is disrupted.
Yes, disrupted.
Yes, that's right. Thank you. The next one, impoverished. Rished. This one. So for a while, I'm gonna send you.
Impoverished.
One more time. Impoverished.
Impoverished.
Yes, that's right.
Impoverished. Yeah.
Yes, that's right. And then
Impoverished. Yep.
yes, very good. And then the next one is spoken.
Spoken.
Very good. The next one, world. World. For a while.
World.
Okay, this one, world.
Word. Yeah.
Okay. And then the
Word.
next,
Yes.
yeah, very good. And the next one is endangered.
Endangered.
One more time, endangered.
Endangered.
Okay, and
In
then the next one is extinction.
extinction.
Okay, one more time, extinction.
Extinction.
Very good. And then the next one is possess.
Possessed.
Okay, one more time, possess.
Possessed.
Very good. And then the last one is heads.
He had.
One more time,
Has.
heads.
Has.
Very good. Okay, thank you so much for repeating. Now let's go to our featured words. So I have here two, four, five words, and I will just pick one. So let's just start with. I'll pick one word from the featured words. Before I pick, can you please read the
Mm,
featured words? Evaporate.
okay. Evaporate.
Mm-hmm.
obscure, insights,
Obscure.
obscure,
Uh-huh.
encyclopedia,
Encyclopedia.
encyclopedia,
Yes, encyclopedia.
write down,
Mm-hmm.
hand on.
Okay. So, yes, thank you so much for reading. Now I want you to make a sentence. So I will pick one word from the featured words. So let's make a sentence with encyclopedia.
Encyclopedia.
Yes,
Okay.
can you make a sentence,
Um,
please?
okay. Um, you can find the information in terms of language
Come
in
again?
you can
You can
find
find
yeah you can find the information
the information
of animals
of
in
animals
encyclopedia.
in encyclopedia. Okay, very good. Thank you so much for your sentence. So, is this your sentence? You
Yes.
can find the information of animals in encyclopedia.
Yes.
Okay, so yes, thank you so much for this sentence. But in this sentence, I just want to add something. Actually, your sentence is fine. I just want to add one word. So, instead of saying you can find the information of animals in encyclopedia, we can say you can find the information of animals for a while. Animals in the in the encyclopedia. In the sorry, the encyclopedia. So
Yeah.
you can find information of animals in the encyclopedia.
Yeah. In the
Okay?
encyclopedia. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So thank you so much for reading. I mean, for giving me a sentence, which is very good. But no, I don't have a problem with your grammar. I just want to add something to make your sentence complete. Okay? Okay, so now let's go to our comprehension questions. Can you please read?
What is happening to at least half of
Mhm.
the languages in the world?
So, what
Mm,
is your answer?
number D, letter D, they are in danger of extinction.
Yes, letter D is correct. Very good. Thank you. Let's go to question two. Please read.
Why does knowledge evaporate when a language dies?
Mm-hmm.
Mm, because some people don't know. Some people don't know how to, some people, because people from ancient tribe had
Mm-hmm.
to be an individual, no. Because some people know things that are only in their heads, and let us say some people know things that are only in their heads.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let us say. Right.
Mm-hmm.
C.
Letter C. Yes, letter C is correct because some people know things that are only in their heads. Very good. Thank you.
Yes.
Now let's go to question number three.
Yeah. What do the last trees because of a language in Australia's possess?
Mm-hmm.
Unique language.
One more time.
Unique language. Unique
Yes.
knowledge.
Unique. Okay, unique knowledge is
Yeah, knowledge, unique
correct.
knowledge.
Yeah,
Yes.
letter
Okay.
A is correct. Very good. Thank you so much, Tom, for your answer. And now, let's go to our discussion questions. By the way, do you have questions?
Yes, okay. Now we can start the questions.
Okay, so let's go to our discussion questions. So, for a while, since we have 2 minutes left, so if it's okay with you, can we just go directly to question number three?
Yes.
Okay.
According to the speaker, the
Mm-hmm.
death of a single language affects all of us. Do you agree with him? Why?
Do you agree with him? Mm-hmm.
Mm, yeah. Yes. In some cases,
Mm.
I think. the death of single languages affects on of us because we may lose the cultures of the language,
Mm.
which means people who don't know language what I mean, because the people who know language they die and they cannot share their knowledge, their countries, their thinking, their thoughts in terms of their life. So that's why another people cannot learn from him, learn about the the dangers of language.
Ah, so that is why. Do you know any dead language that the world has? Do you know any one endangered language?
Uh, No, I think just tribe language in some. I don't know what exactly the name of language, but I
Hmm?
think just kind of language are in danger of this in this instance is belong to tribe language.
Ah, okay. Or in other words, one language that I know that is dead is the Latin language.
Oh, Latin
Latin,
language.
yeah, Latin language is already dead. It is actually proven from like linguistics researchers that yeah, Latin is already a dead language. We
Oh,
only use like Latin like maybe in churches, but like those speakers who speak Latin like native speakers we don't have anymore. So
oh,
it is considered as a dead language.
oh,
So
really?
basically, yeah, basically if one person or the native speakers does not really speak any their own language, so probably it will become dead. It could be dead if only one or only a few speaks this one. So yeah, Latin is already a dead language.
Yeah,
Right
yeah,
now, yes. Okay. Anyway, Thong, I would like to talk more, but I think it's already time. And yes, I'm sorry if we cannot go over all the discussion questions because we ran out of time. But anyways, I hope that you understood our lesson today. And yeah, I hope you learned something. And please check on my report so that you will be guided on the mispronounced words and the problem sentence. Okay. But I think you're really good at making your sentence. Is just that maybe problem is you just need to have one word to make it complete. So but anyway, that would be all. So yes, for now I have to go. So thank you so much. It was nice to
yeah.
meet you
Thank you so
and have a
much.
good day. Yes, you're welcome. Bye bye.
Bye. Thank you.